Hello, Gemini. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're doing your April monthly readings. Let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Gemini for the month of April. You have hope, good omen, and satisfaction. On the bottom is resistance to change, stubbornness, and procrastination. Next is the Intuit oracles. We're going to get 3 of these messages for Gemini for the month of April. Have number 8, Cancer. Well, deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for, and consciousness. You have number 6, Pisces. Childhood, innocence, playful, growing, friendship, lightness of being, foundations, need of others, revisit the past, loving life, no worries, inexperienced, growth, and new beginnings. And number 9, Scorpio. Phoenix. Transformation, eternal soul, renew, resurrection, rebirth, destroy, rising from ashes, emerge, new era, alchemy, transmutation, ascension. The end is just the beginning. This is indicating, because it says resistance to change, this looks like it's saying change is good, or someone needs to see that change is good. Hope, good omen, satisfaction. So it seems like there's a lot of fear of change going on here about something, but it's saying there's no need to worry. On the bottom is a yes or no card. Number 3, very likely. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. And I feel like that's talking about change. Change is likely to occur. All right, let's get the what's the tea. We're going to get through these for more context. Messages for Gemini for the month of April. You have unbothered, cyberbully. You are being bullied online, or they has suffered from it. So that could be exactly what that is, or this could just be something about the internet. Then you have kissing ass. On the bottom is unfazed. So you have unfazed and unbothered. So I don't know exactly what's going on here. Let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. I'm going to start the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Gemini for the month of April. Have the moon in reverse, Pisces energy, 7 of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Something here is no longer avoidable. Needing to look at your options. This is saying it's become clear that something is no longer avoidable. Needing to look at your options. Moon in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Cups. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. This could also be a cheating situation. This could be secrets being revealed, deception being revealed in regards to a backstabbing or betrayal. Someone is having a knowing in regards to some sort of confusion or illusion. 10 of Swords in reverse, Hanged Man, the High Priestess. Out of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. This looks like someone who's cheating. This looks like someone's offering love. A secret has been revealed in regards to someone offering love to someone else, feeling stuck. Someone's feeling stuck. Telling lies, deception being revealed. It's still the same. It's saying change is inevitable here due to this happening. Tell me about the overall energy for Gemini. Yeah, false person. Compass, the direction you're going in. And the mountain, obstacles or challenges. This looks to me like a cheating situation has already been revealed. And the issue here could be struggle with the fact that things are having to change. This seems to me like something that's already happened as far as this being revealed goes. Tell me about the first half of April for Gemini. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups. And Three of Cups. Someone here's waiting to see if there'll be reconciliation or not. See, it's saying kissing ass. So I think the one who's done the thing here is wanting to return, or they're trying to reconcile. If there's separation here, they're trying to reunite. Or this is saying someone's trying to reconcile after a third party situation. We have 2 threes here. But this feels more to me like someone is waiting to see if the other is going to reconcile with them or not. I'm not really seeing that with this unbothered and unfazed. I'm really not seeing that the one this has happened to is wanting that. I feel like what the person dealing with this is dealing with is the change or the fear of change. Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, someone's waiting to receive here. Fool in reverse, not taking a risk or leap of faith. Yeah, I don't feel like reconciliation is happening. Someone may be hopeful for it, yeah. But I feel like in regards to one who's dealing with this, they're looking more towards, or there's more fear or worry towards the change that is having to happen, which is ending the relationship, getting a divorce, all the things that come with leaving someone. Six of Pentacles, Fool in reverse, Moon in reverse. This is also saying someone's not taking a risk to reconcile because of what's happened here. This looks to me like a secret has been revealed in regards to a third party. Yeah. Someone is waiting to find out whether they can come in out of the cold or not. And the one who's dealing with this is not willing to risk it. Moving on, moving forward, moving out. Yeah. Getting away from the devil energy. Or this is just indicating that something that was done in the devil energy has been revealed. This is saying this is the reason behind why someone is choosing not to reconcile or feels as though it's too risky to reconcile. First half of April for Gemini. Concern, yeah. I don't think the one who's dealing with this, I don't think they're concerned with the relationship. The other person is. I think there's already separation here, and someone is in this separation waiting on the other's final decision in regards to reconciliation. Despair, yeah. I mean, all the feelings are here. Someone is hurt and sad, but I don't feel like they're leaning towards reconciling this relationship. Mature woman. So you could be a feminine energy or dealing with a feminine energy. Poverty, that's like the Five of Pentacles, leaving someone out in the cold. So let's see what the second half of April is. Tell me about the second half of April for Gemini. Seven of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is someone standing their ground. I'm not trying. I've made my decision. I'm not trying again. So this gives me the feeling that the one who's done the thing here is trying to push the other into reconciliation, but it's saying no. This whoever's dealing with this is standing their ground. I'm not. I've done made my mind up. We're not trying again. Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, standing your ground. You're not receiving what you're asking of me. You're not receiving. Yeah. Not giving a second chance. Not trying again. Moving on, moving forward, moving out. That's the choice. That's the decision. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in reverse. The Chariot. Yeah, discontentment. Or this is an offer that may or may not be took. The offer that's on the table is reconciliation, and it's not being took. It's saying that whoever's dealing with this is standing their ground and saying, no, you're not receiving the offer that is on the table. I am saying no to reconciliation. Yeah. There's no more expansion or growth here. I'm not giving you another chance because there's nothing left here. Yeah. I've chose to end my burdens, move on, and end my burdens. Or end the burdens that you caused. Whoever's done the thing. Tell me about the second half of April for Gemini. The Labyrinth. This is a lot of twists and turns or a lot of people being involved. It just keeps going back to the reason why someone is not reconciling. And it's because someone cheated. The magnifying glass, looking at something more closely. So saying, I'm not giving you another chance. I'm not trying again because I do not see any more expansion or growth. In the book, knowledge, yeah. I know what my choice or my decision is, or I know what's best is for me to move on, ending my burdens. So what I feel like the indication here is in regards to ending burdens is it's saying that the one dealing with this doesn't want to take a risk. It's about trust. So whoever's dealing with this knows I'm not going to be able to trust this person. Therefore, that is going to cause burdens on me and on the relationship. So therefore, there's no more expansion or growth. And therefore, the best thing for me to do in order to end my burdens is to move on, move forward, move out. So tell me about the outcome for Gemini for the month of April. Hanged Man, Posse's energy, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like the other person is trying to make it hard for the other person, the one dealing with this, to leave. Tell me about the Hanged Man, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. Yep, that's what they're doing. Yep. King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. It's saying the one who's done the thing doesn't like the fact that the other is not doing what they want. It's like they're trying to use strategy is what it's saying. They're trying to use logic over emotion to prevent the other from walking away. What this feels like it's saying to me is that they're trying a different approach, or instead of just hoping that the other is going to reconcile, now they're trying to manipulate or use strategy to try to get the other to stay. This feels more to me like they're going to try to use something as a weapon. It's like, well, if you won't choose to stay with me by choice, I'm going to make it difficult for you to leave. That's what I'm feeling like here. Let's get some more. King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, Six of Wands, Hierophant in reverse, Temperance in reverse, imbalance, a lack of healing. See, it's saying that in regards to the Six of Pentacles is the exchange. That's what this person is waiting on, is the exchange. And that is whether someone is the one dealing with this is going to reconcile with them or not. It's saying in regards to this exchange, the one doing the thing is not getting wish fulfillment in regards to ending the relationship. It's saying there's recognition here. So it's saying that the person who's done the thing, who's wanting to reconcile, is getting their answer in the outcome, but it's an answer they don't like. There's recognition here of the answer, and that makes them feel stuck. What am I going to do now? Because this isn't what I want. This does not give me wish fulfillment. So therefore, I need to use some sort of strategy to prevent the other from walking away by either creating some sort of imbalance or using some sort of manipulation. I don't feel like it's going to work. It's just this person is like a sore loser. They just can't um, walk away. Tell me about the outcome for Gemini. The bouquet. This is about a gift or giving or receiving. So once again, that's what I said. This person is receiving the answer that they've been waiting for, and they feel stuck about it. They're thinking, well, this isn't going the way I hoped for. Child, new beginning, child, or pregnancy. This is saying for the one who's dealing with this, I'm starting new, I'm starting a new beginning, I'm ending the relationship. And this person, the one who's done the thing, is receiving this information, and it's not wish fulfillment for them. And then we have the fox, being sneaky or clever, which is exactly what I said about this section, is they're trying to use strategy or manipulation to prevent the other from leaving. So it's like, if you won't reconcile with me willingly, I'm either going to use my words to try to manipulate you into staying, or I'm going to try to create an imbalance. I'm going to make it difficult for you to leave. So this feels more specific to like a divorce, or if you have a home together with this person, or if you have children with this person. I feel like this person is going to try to use something to weaponize the situation, they're going to try to use something against the other to prevent them from leaving or to make it difficult, because it seems like once they see the other is not going to just reconcile with them, then it becomes like, it feels to me like they get in their ego, like it becomes a competition, or this person is really bothered by the fact they're not getting their way. And really that happens a lot in relationships. It, for some reason, for a lot of people, it's hard to just easily walk away. All right, let's get the advice. Tell me about the advice for Gemini. So that's what the outcome is showing up in Gemini. Is this is seems to be a situation that's playing out. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. The advice is pretty simple. It's saying this person backstabbed or betrayed you. Looking back, this person backstabbed or betrayed you. Leave them out in the cold. And I mean, for the one who's dealing with this, that's the whole reason they're ending things to begin with. But it's like the one who's wanting to reconcile or wanting forgiveness for what they done is forgetting, why this whole situation is here in the first place. Or they just want it to be swept under the rug. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is absolutely deception. Ten of Swords and Seven of Swords in reverse. You can't get more clearer than that. This could have been a situation. Also, it's indicating to me in the advice, like, it's saying this should have ended a long time ago. Or it's indicating that this person has been deceptive for a long time. It's saying there's something here that the other did not see. It's saying it's not fair to the one who is dealing with this to stay in this situation, which I don't think they are. This is just the advice saying, I wouldn't give this person another chance. Queen of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. Release, yeah. Three of Swords, break up. And Nine of Wands, frustration, blocked. Oh, this is blocked deception. The advice is really saying, for the one who's dealing with this, you are wrong. This person wronged you. And it's like they don't deserve to have another chance. I feel like it's trying to indicate there's a lot here that the other was not seeing. Tell me about the advice for Gemini. Home. This is a literal home, family, stability, security. I feel like this is trying to say someone wasn't seeing that there was instability in the home. The staircase. This is making a choice. The advice is clearly showing that there was problems way before this was revealed. It's definitely indicating to me like someone should have left the other a long time ago. Seductive man. This is definitely the cheating person. So you could be a masculine or dealing with a masculine, but yeah, it's saying, without a doubt, the advice is saying that this person has hidden a lot from the other, or there was a lot that the one who's dealing with this did not see, at least prior to this being revealed, if not still yet, that there's a lot of things that the other does not know. And I feel like that's why it's saying, yeah, um, and it may not even be the one who's dealing with this who is fearing the change. It could very well be the one who has done the thing, because they're the ones who's trying to prevent anything from changing. But it's saying that this change is good. It's also indicating there's protection here provided for, no worries, new era. The end is just the beginning. Hope, satisfaction. So the for this reading, the universe supports this change, this end, this movement forward. All right, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for Gemini. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. And on the bottom, it says, make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with a confidence in knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead, which is literally what I was just talking about. That's what these oracles are indicating, that there's better days ahead. So let's get the postcards from Spirit. Messages for Gemini for the month of April. Well, this one fell out, so I guess it's the one. It says, dearest you, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on Earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity. Be clear and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor, affirmative, we say, loving you so very much. So it's talking about omens here, and that's what this says, good omen. So it's saying that something here is a good omen, or be looking out for omens or good omens. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.